What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to another Warframe video. So we're getting a lot of questions on the live stream about what to do after beating the 1999 quest, so we'll be covering that today. Basically the best spots on the new tile set to farm everything, and what you should be doing on a daily basis or weekly basis with the new 1999 update. So let's get right into it. But before we do, make sure to sub this channel. We do daily Warframe video uploads, build videos, news videos, farming guides, all that kind of stuff in the right place for Warframe content. And yeah, we'll be also live on stream right after this goes up with the rank 5 reset. I'll be getting rank 5 the new syndicate that day. Okay, so let's start with the basics first. So you just beat the quest. Now there is a finale quest that requires rank 3 and like status, but let's just start off with right at the bat. So you finish the quest, you're in your new social space now. What should you start doing? Well, if you were to ask me what you should start doing, I think you should start first with doing the new weekly system, the calendar. So this is going to, as you can see here, it says resets in 3 days, 2 hours. So there are 4 seasons to these to this calendar thing, and that's going to equate to 4 weeks of this, so an entire month basically. So if you don't do this stuff before it rotates on a weekly basis, you will not have access to it until a month later, until that rotation comes around again. So these are going to involve simple things such as kill enemies or break containers, and yeah, you get a bunch of loot here on a weekly basis from doing these simple tasks. You also get buffs that are going to last for an entire month, and you get to pick which buff you want. So you get extra armor, extra magazine size, built energy regen, whatever you feel like going for. They will last for an entire month until all 4 of the seasons are done. But if you do, let's say you start in the summer season or something, you only have 2 weeks of that because the summer is in the middle of the year. So yeah, keep in mind, wherever you go, wherever you enter, it will end the year on the December 31st of 1999. So, but yeah, you do this stuff to get your buffs for a month, and you also do this stuff to get your weekly loot. So you can choose like Emerald Archon Shard, you can choose like a Kuva, and then you want to do all 3 pages of this right away, so you can have access to all these buffs, and also it will increase your dating sim level, which is not going to matter too much, but might matter to you because it is one of the main features of the content after the quest. So yeah, do your calendar as the first thing. It does not really require the dating sim much, but yeah, the next thing you should maybe consider doing after you do the calendar is start thinking about the dating sim. Now, if you want to start the dating sim, you must actually talk to them in the city. But once you start doing that, you can start increasing your reputation level and trust level with these NPCs. There's 6 of them, and I will do a dating sim guide soon, but I want to wait until we got actually the entire rotation completed, because my character's already started dating one of these characters, and you can actually work towards that if you want to. So you basically talk to them on a daily basis. You can check your chat history here too, and the thing is, if you are picking the proper options here, you actually get chemistry level, which makes these NPCs like you more. Let's see if I can find a screenshot of the chemistry level increase here. You can also give them gifts too to do this. I don't remember who got chemistry level with yesterday, to be honest, because I don't really pay too much attention to these options. I just kind of click what sounds smartest. But yeah, either way, you increase your chemistry level by picking the correct options with these NPCs and also gifting them items too. So when I make my guide, I will show which gifts are good for each proto frame. But basically, yeah, this is a daily basis. Talking to them in this screen is a daily basis thing, and giving them 1 gift is a daily basis thing. And they cost credits too, so it might be a lot of credits on a daily basis if you want to keep this thing going. So once you get all of them to liked and trusted level, you're basically doing a great job, because that's going to allow you to, well, actually, it involves the syndicate levels actually to do this. So once you get high enough syndicate level, you can actually increase that rank even more. So we went over the calendar and the dating sim. Now the dating sim is not important, but that is one of the main features of the update, so keep that in mind. So let's go over all these missions and where the best spots to farm everything on the 1999 tile set is, okay? So let's start off with the best place to farm the new Arcanes. There's like a lot of new Arcanes, and the best place to farm them is you want to put on the normal path, so steel path not necessary. Just makes it take longer. You want to go to the Victory Plaza Assassination boss fight against the tank. You don't want to do the steel path because the normal path has the exact same drop rate for Arcanes. So unless you just want the boss fight to be more tanky and take longer, do the normal path. So you can go here solo, play Titania, play Zephyr, play Mirage, play Volt, play whoever you're comfortable with doing a quick boss fight. And you just knock it out. Additionally, I will recommend to you, if you do want to get the best Arcane meta farm here on Victory Plaza, you should be doing the infested cache as well. There's an infested cache. It's guaranteed to spawn in this mission, and that cash is a guaranteed arcane. So if you do this mission, it is guaranteed 2 arcanes on the normal path. So yeah, very, very straightforward there. Very, very easy is the normal path. So yeah, meta farm for arcanes, Victory Plaza, normal path. Let's move on to mods. Farming the new mods, like such as Spectral Serration and Merciless Gunfight, the new magnetic mod. So the thing about these new mods, we have 2 new enemy factions in this update. We've got the Scaldra and we've got the Tekrot. Now these new mods drop from various enemies across these 2 factions. But one of the enemies that has the best mod is the Scaldra Dedicon. This thing is very tanky, but as you can see right here, it drops Spectral Serration, which is a new Serration mod that gives you double damage while invis. And also Merciless Gunfight. The one I showed in my new core video yesterday gives punch through and crit damage for pistols. So this guy's going to drop a lot of the good mods from the update, and he's really tanky. So as far as how you want to farm these mods, you want to go to a mission that has Scaldra spawns and has a lot of high kills per second. And additionally, as far as some other good mods, I believe there's a magnetic mod for pistols that drops from one of these guys. So one of the Tekrot do drop the good magnetic pistol mod. Just don't remember the name of it right now. Actually, no, I think Merciless Gunfight is one of them. So honestly, farming this guy could be smart. Spectral Serration and Merciless Gunfight. And then there's some other magnetic mods too that just drop from generic Tekrot. But as far as farming those mods, you want to have a very good spot with kills per second. So I'd recommend that you go to these new survival missions. You can either go to Hell Scrub, which is basically survival. Make sure you go to the Scaldra version, and you probably want to put the Steel Path on for this, because the Steel Path has an increased mod drop chance. If you put that on, you'll have increased mod drop. So for Scaldra, you can go to Mischata Ramparts, but that one's pretty annoying, so you might actually want to go to an Exterminate instead, a little bit more straightforward. It will have less Dedicon spawns, but it will be a lot easier and no dealing with those annoying Hell Scrubbers in there. So yeah, for farming the new mods, I'd recommend going to Mausoleum East, Mischata Ramparts, or maybe going to Faceoff. We'll talk about Faceoff here in a couple minutes. So that's the Arcanes of the mods. Where's the best place to farm reputation? Well, now we're going to go into the town. I'm going to show you the best places to farm reputation. Because it's actually these bounties are really, really good for farming rep. So if you didn't know this, you could just go directly into the mall from your new social space thing and you just open the door. Or they open the door for you, actually. Okay, so once you're in here, the best place to farm reputation is going to vary across the day. But if you are trying to min-max your dating sim, you do want to do 1 bounty of each syndicate member per day. So what that means is that if I have an AOE bounty right here, I want to do 1 AOE bounty per day at least. And the reason for that is it's guaranteed chemistry level for the syndicate member you're doing the bounty for. So it will increase your dating sim level, guaranteed. But it only works once per day, okay? So if I do an AOE bounty, I got to do a Letty bounty, and then after I'm done doing those 2, I want to do an Amir bounty, so on and so forth. Okay, so the best way to farm reputation, you put the Steel Path on, and you look at what the highest level bounty is. So this would be perfect. Look at this right here. 9,000 reputation from 1 clear. And all we got to do is destroy 10 Scaldra Fervon containers in an Exterminate. So we can get our daily rep maxed out in probably about like 15 minutes, I'd say. If these take you about 5-6 minutes each, it should not be very hard. And you're getting 9,000 rep each. So what I'd recommend to you is that if you want to get your maxed out chemistry level, do 1 bounty of each level on the Steel Path. If you do 1 bounty of each level on the Steel Path to get your daily chemistry, you will only have 1,500 rep left if you're LR4, and you can turn in 1 reputation medallion afterwards to get that max. You don't have to waste your time on the bounty. If you don't care about dating sim stuff, just do the level 6 max level Steel Path bounty to get 9,000 rep each completion. You can do 3 runs in about 15 minutes, and then turn in like a couple rep stones at the end to get your maxed out rep. You should be looking for the Big Bites Pizza and like the online CD and stuff in those missions to actually get that increased reputation available each day. Now, it's not increased reputation, it's more like flexible reputation. You can turn your reputation stones to Letty over here to actually skip some bounties for the day. So
show me.
Turning in this stuff can help a lot. It's like 2,500 rep per pizza, so make sure you're picking up those pizzas in mission. And now those are needed to rank up too, so don't spend too much of them though. Alright, so now that we've gotten the best way to farm reputation, what do you do with this reputation on a daily basis? Well, I think you should personally just stack it up until you get to rank 5, and you can check how much it takes to get rank 5 by going over to Arthur over here. But the big thing about this is just make sure that you are, stacking up reps so you can hit to rank 5, so you can keep all this. You have the biggest rep amount available at rank 5, which doesn't even require any Big Bites pizzas, funny enough. But yeah, once you're at rank 5, you'll have like 130,000 rep available, like as a cash. After that, you can start spending things on like Vesper parts and stuff like that. Oh, let's talk about where the best spot to farm Vesper parts is too. The new weapon parts. Now you can go just buy them from Volt over here for reputation if you don't want to deal with drop rates. But DE did actually make it recently where all of the credit caches that were in these missions have been removed. So now you're only getting relics and stuff like that from these now. So they are going to still be on rotation C in like survival, and it's not going to be a good drop rate. So don't be too eager about it. You're not going to get it right away. Like honestly, unless you're really lucky, you're not going to get all this new stuff right away. Sun 09's going to come from bounties. Just got to get lucky there. And the weapon parts drop from rotation C on these new missions. So just go farm everyone you like, basically. But yeah, I will say that the endless capture is kind of decent now compared to before. They made it where it only drops relics, endo, and weapon parts now. So let's quickly talk about Faceoff and why Faceoff is pretty good, but might not be for you. Now here's the thing. Faceoff is the PvE VP. It's basically a PvE race against other players. There's the actual PvP mode right here on Varod District, and there's lower Varod that is the PvE mode where you fight against AI basically. This has lesser rewards but still gives decent rewards. But yeah, you get pretty good loot for beating the PvP version. So you're basically looking at getting 2 relics, if you work for the Acolyte, 6 Steel Essence, 100 Phosphor, and some other stuff too from beating this. So it's not a good farm for Arcanes. If you want to farm Arcanes, do what I told you earlier, normal path Victory Plaza. But over here is pretty decent for farming Conclave rep. Yeah, you actually get PvP rep for beating those missions. You get PvP rep for losing those missions too, technically, but you get more rep for winning. So as you see right here, I actually have 12,000 standing possible today, and it starts at 33k. So for one of the first times in years, I've been grinding PvP rep in Warframe. So yeah, if that's something you care about or have never actually done because you're like, you know, PvP in Warframe kind of sucks, this is the way to grind out PvP rep in Warframe. You can get some special cosmetics, like for Incarnons and stuff like that. So that could be a fun thing to do. Now, I would like to let you know that I have found in matchmaking it is very hit or miss as far as like the kind of builds people are bringing in here. And by the way, yeah, you do have to have public matchmaking on the squad mode. I would say bring some of your best stuff though. Playing Volt, playing Wisp, those are great frames because you want to go as fast as possible. So parkour shards help a lot too. We'll have a face-off guide pretty soon. But yeah, the big thing here is it's mainly for if you want to grind Conclave rep. If you want to grind PvP rep, it's good. It's got good overall loot, but it's not very good at specifically farming anything besides just relics. You get a good amount of relics here, like 2 relics per run. But yeah, the main missions guys you should be grinding in this update are going to be the normal path boss fight for the tank. Maybe some of these endless missions for Vesper parts or parts like that. You should be grinding bounties for rep and grinding bounties for Site 09 parts. And you can just, get your dating sim stuff going on after that. Again, like I said, talking to them once per day, gift them once per day will increase your, it has a potential to increase your chemistry level, which allows you to, eventually, air quotes, date them. I just started, air quotes, dating Mag yesterday. And you can actually just go break up with them whenever you feel like it, so.
What you in the mood for?
Kind of a funny little mechanic.
Hey, thanks for last night.
But I'm definitely not going to break up with her yet. I'll wait until rank 5 to break up. I'm just kidding. No, I'll get rank 5 tonight. We'll see if anything else unlocks from doing this stuff. But yeah, these vendors have various things too, like capture scenes and music. But some of them do require pretty high ranks too, so.
Hey, come on.
That's basically it for the video, guys. Hope you found it fun and helpful. Yeah, pretty fun update, but as far as, things to do, a big chunk of the content does involve this dating sim. So, after on a daily basis, your stuff will reset. You can, you can do new things with these hex members or whatever. So, hope you enjoyed the update. I'll see you on stream tonight for rank 5, and have a great night, guys. Take it easy. Peace.